Hi, I'm Julia from Reynolda House Museum of American Art, here with another video to inspire you to be creative and make art at home. And today, this is the second in a series of videos looking at how to make paper sculpture animal masks. And I'm being inspired by the frogs in a fountain in front of Reynolda House today to make this frog mask. Ribbit! This mask uses some simple tracing and cutting, but also a slightly more complicated technique for making the nostrils, which you could do or just cut out a shape for that. But I will show you how to do this technique. With any of these, you can make a different animal with the techniques that we're showing you, but you could also just follow along with the templates precisely and make a frog mask. So I'll show you what you need to do this and how to do it.
For this project, I recommend printing out the frog-based template page from the printable instructions and templates linked below. If you print the page onto cardstock, the templates will be easier to use, but you can also use regular printer paper. You'll need a sturdy piece of paper for your mask base. Next, you'll need construction paper or other decorative paper in white and green. You will need a pencil, a pair of scissors, a glue stick and scrap paper, a scoring tool if you have one, a hole punch, and some string. To make a frog mask, start by cutting out your printed templates. To cut the eye holes, gently bend the paper without folding and make a small cut to make a slit in the center of the eye. Place your lower scissor blade through the hole so you can cut around the inside of the line. Trace one copy of the mask base onto heavy paper or cardstock. Trace another copy of the mask base onto paper for the skin of the frog. I used green. On the same paper, trace the outlines of the nostrils. Trace the frog chin/throat onto white paper. Notice how I'm lining up the straight edge with the edge of the white paper to save some cutting and leave more paper that I can use again later. Trace the outline of the eye pieces onto white paper. Cut out all paper shapes. Place the nostril patterns over the nostril shapes you cut out from construction paper. Use a scoring tool or the closed edge of a pair of scissors to trace over the dotted lines, pressing firmly but not so hard that you rip or cut the paper. This should leave an impression to help you fold. Fold the nostril. For more guidance on paper folding techniques and the difference between mountain and valley folds, see the first video in this series on making bird masks. I had to cut the tab here so that it went all the way to the fold line. This helped to make the shape. Put scrap paper under each paper when you glue to allow you to get glue all the way to the edge of your paper but not onto your work surface. Glue the skin to the heavy paper base. Then, glue the chin/throat behind the mask. Glue the white eye shapes over the eyes. Glue the nostrils into place. For an easier version of the nostrils, just cut flat shapes of paper out for nostrils and then stick them onto the frog face. To make the mask wearable, punch a hole on either side of the frog's face. Then, thread a string through and tie a knot. We had leftover name tag strings that have a metal thing at the end to hold them in place. If you can find those, great. If not, just make knots to make the string the length you need it to be. Share your creations on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter using the hashtag ReynoldaAtHome. Find more videos, helpful downloads, and other resources on the Learn page at reynolda.org. Find more pop-up studio videos at youtube.com/Reynolda.